and everything upside down. There's only one possible consequence of so much discontent and turbulence, and it's a fiendishly difficult technique to execute. Do try to keep up, Keith. Tell him, somebody?
It is a matter of treason.
Thank you, gentlemen. If a historical plot is to have any legs at all, then conspiracy to treason is the absolute linchpin. Performance-wise, it needs the most delicate of vocal touches and a little sidestep away from the main acting area.
I have spoken to Robert Lester, and he will approve the plan.
What plan is that?
She will be seized near Tixall. That is the plan.
Ah, it's too dangerous.
What exactly do you expect us to achieve?
Bring down the German girl, we bring down the German alliance, and Thomas Cromwell at the same time.
Should I not also talk with the Spaniard, Mendoza?
For what purpose?
He's the only one who can help. But my sister will be penniless.
I should not be seen plotting.
It seems the plots are yours. Very well, I'll leave you.
I wish you luck. Good night.
Okay. Assuming we've got our techniques right so far, events should be safely hurtling towards their inevitable bloody conclusion. Time to cash in on all the hard work we've been doing on history's behalf. Let's think about us for a change. So, the reaction shot. Little exercise, let's get loose, split up into pairs, and we'll try some reaction work. First, the bad news.
Bishop Henry is marching with our men. He was at the bell looking for you, John. He's taken the boy.
Yes, if I could just stop you there, it really is vital to get the face fully in shot for these reactions. Otherwise, we're wasting our time. Once more.
John!
Don John is dead.
Is this true?
Yes.
Behold him!
Oh!
Your Majesty, I am ordered by the King to arrest you, together with Lady Rochford.
Ah!
Okay, real progress. Let's see if we can't mix it up a bit now, bearing in mind that bad news for one character is invariably good news for another.
Good. This is excellent.
Excellent.
Is it? Have you...
Tell me! What?
Oh, whoa, Glenda. Little tiny voice. Not really happening, is it?
Very well, what do you suggest?
Well, not to worry. Just put another frock on, settle yourself, and try again. Getting the news? That was smashing, by the way, Brian.
Thank you.
Goodness, we haven't worked together for yonks.
Oh, it's been too long, too long.
Have a pint later?
And we sing dirty songs, eh?
Oh, absolutely. Quick as you like, Glenda Hart.
So, what is your news?
Letters from Paris, madam. From them I learned that Bernardino Mendoza is urging warlike action against your majesty.
I'm beginning to wonder why you agreed to do this class, Glenda. But never mind. Have a relax, think about something else, and we'll move on to the revels. Keith. Now, if you're having trouble with your revelling, don't panic. You can always pop back to the table and have some more cold chicken.
My lord, eat.
Our independence is not at stake. We shall swallow up Scotland and ally with Spain.
So, Arthur will marry Catherine of Aragon.
Oh, ready for bed, huh? What could be better?
I won't be thick with men beaten out of France, itching for new employment.
Today, I am the ardent lover.
Some say so, but not you. I'm eating his food.
Oh, is that chicken?
It's easy to be daunted by the sheer number of techniques we have to carry around in our acting history books. Cold chicken, burping, bishop abuse, treasonous shuffle, upside-down line, goblet and boy work, and so on. and an inexperienced performer could be forgiven for just pulling off his beard and fleeing for the dressing room in floods of tears. But let's see how many techniques this young performer manages to pack into his very first 26-part costume drama.
Are you doing?
I will make beckets of you all.
Bad news.
Keith Michel, watch out. Well, it's been lovely for me to relive so many marvellous moments from our glorious past. And I'd like to thank all my dear old mates for taking part in this masterclass, and the Minister for Heritage for suggesting it, and of course, our sponsors, Farm Fresh Foods of Bedford. If you want to know more about English history and performance, I shall be giving a Playing Churchill workshop at the Imperial War Museum Fun Day at the end of the month. Good night.
Later tonight in TV Hell, Danny Baker on TV chat shows.
Hold it. You do that again, I'm going to thump you.
I can sing anything higher than you.
Trading places at 12:15.
No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. No, you can't.
That's hell for you.
Dana and Robert Kilroy Silk. There isn't any chance of anything to eat. That's right. None at all. That's a shame. I could have murdered some lunch. This is hell. We don't cook lunch for our visitors. In fact, we're more likely to cook our visitors for lunch.
10 years ago, when Triangle was just a name in a list of forthcoming programs, the lower-minded critics assumed it was about adultery. The higher-minded critics assumed it was about a percussionist. But it wasn't. It was about a cross-channel ferry. Broadly, drama divides into escapist, which represents your dreams, and reminder, which represents your reality. I think there really was someone at the BBC who thought that Triangle was escapist, but it wasn't. It was reminder, grim reminder. It's the sheer drabness of the setting which explains why Triangle topped a BBC poll of critics and former critics to find the nadir of recent British television. So many television failures are good ideas which fail to achieve their potential. But Triangle was a bad idea which exactly lived up to its possibilities. But in the end, Triangle failed because although critics don't like to admit it, they like to knock down a program with a thematic pun or metaphor. Triangle just offered so many. SS Titanic, Bermuda Triangle, running out of steam, bottom of the ocean, sinking ship, rats leaving the sinking ship. They were all used by the critics. But it's also true in the maritime world that all sunken wrecks are eventually pulled up for historical examination. And it's in that spirit that this episode of Triangle is floated out again.